You know Chelsea Clinton as the daughter of two U.S. presidents. But what you probably don't know is the identity of the man who's quietly stood beside her. Not just as a partner, but as an intellectual equal and passionate advocate for global change. The moment you realize who he really is, you'll be surprised you didn't recognize him sooner. Stay with us, because this quiet power couple is far more captivating than headlines suggest. Chelsea Clinton has long stood in the public eye, born into American political royalty as the daughter of Bill and Hillary Clinton. But behind her composed demeanor and global advocacy work is a man whose presence is equally compelling. Mark Mezvinsky, a name that may not immediately ring bells, yet a face you've likely seen before. Their story began at Stanford University, where a shared interest in public service and global affairs sparked a connection. They began dating in 2005, and over the years, their bond quietly evolved into one of mutual respect and powerful collaboration. Mark Mezvinsky's background is as impressive as it is understated. Born to former U.S. Congressman Edward Mezvinsky and political journalist Marjorie Margolis, Mark was no stranger to the world of policy and power. But unlike his in-laws, he chose to pursue a career in finance, carving out a reputation on Wall Street with firms like Goldman Sachs and Alex Brown before co-founding his own hedge fund, Eagle Vale Partners. What set him apart, however, was his ability to move effortlessly between boardrooms and global policy discussions. With a master's degree in international relations from Oxford and dual majors in philosophy and history from Stanford, Mark's intellectual depth became one of the cornerstones of his partnership with Chelsea. Their 2010 wedding was a blend of elegance and symbolism. Held at the Rockefeller Estate in Rhinebeck, New York, it brought together world leaders and friends in an intimate setting. While Mark wasn't widely recognized at the time, he has since become a familiar figure at policy summits, Clinton Foundation events, and charity galas. He's often seen sitting beside Chelsea, not as a passive partner but as a contributor, engaged in discussions on education, global health, and women's empowerment. One moment that particularly stood out was the 2016 Clinton Foundation event in London, where Mark sat next to Chelsea as she delivered a moving speech on maternal health. It was clear. He wasn't just there to support her, he was part of the mission. Yet, despite their prominence, the couple is fiercely protective of their private life. Mark's social media presence is minimal, often limited to quiet fishing weekends or candid moments of Chelsea reading bedtime stories to their children. In a world obsessed with oversharing, their choice to live quietly off the grid is powerful. It's a reminder that even in the glare of fame, some couples choose grace, authenticity, and substance over spectacle. So, the next time you see Chelsea Clinton, look closely. You may just recognize the man beside her. Because sometimes the most influential figures are the ones who choose to shine behind the scenes.